MC, this is what you do.
You know what it is, man? It's your boy. Let me holla at you. Check it out.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Man, you got this guy, Luis Adolphe, versus Nathan McIntosh. Well, I never heard of Luis Adolphe or McIntosh, but anyway, they were up under the undercard of, I guess, the world, boxing series, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing they were up under the undercard of George Groves versus Jamie Cox, right? But anyway, man, you had Luis Adolphe, man, he got disqualified, man, So I'm looking at it like, I think it was my Bleacher app feed, and I guess somebody like tweeted out or made a comments like how you get how you ruin your career in boxing, being like a cheater or something like that. And just at the first look, this looks like this guy Lewis just hit Nathan, man, unexpectedly. I thought that it was probably like the referee broke him up, he called he breaks him up or whatever like that, and the guy, didn't listen to the ref, and the ref's there, and maybe he, got past the ref and did like a dirty punch or something, But anyway, man, I went on and looked at the fight and whatnot, man. They looked like they were on, par with each other as far as, their technique and skill level and everything like that. It looked like it was going to be a good fight. But the referee is like halfway across the ring when they're in the clinch, right? And they yelled break. And Nathan, man, he's like turned around. The McIntosh guy, he's turned around. He's got his back turned. And then Lewis, he takes a step back or whatever like that. He waits for like Nathan, McIntosh to like turn around. He waits for him to turn around, and McIntosh like turns around with his hands down. I don't know what he was expecting. He turns around with his hands down, and then Lewis just like he's ready, and like as soon as he turns around, he like clocks Nathan, or right up with a right hook, man. He clocked him with a right hook, and he knocked him out cold, man. The referee was like, no, that was like illegal, but Lewis, he's all excited. He's like, man, I got a knockout, and he's running around the ring, celebrating, and people like, what the hell's going on? What I'm saying? Like the fans, and the referee was like, no, that was a legal punch. You're disqualified. And he's like, what? He was like, how am I disqualified? You called break, we broke. You know what I'm saying? We broke out of the clinch. And then, we separated, and then, the dude, my bad, man, it got cut off, man. But anyway, yeah, so the guy, they separated, and the dude had his hands down, man. Nathan had his hands down, and what's his name? Lewis is like, man, I just hit him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, the adrenaline's going. It's the first round, on TV or whatnot. I'm a fighter. I'm in the zone. I'm seeing red, you know what I'm saying? So I felt him. I was like, yeah, man, he's seeing kill. He ain't in his right mind in the first place. He did had enough sportsmanship for the guy to turn around. And when the referee asked them to break, they break. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, where's the ref? I'm like, where's the ref, man? Where's the ref in this whole fight, man? Where's the referee? You know what I'm saying? And he's halfway across the ring. So I'm like, it's the referee's fault, man. And, that's why he was kind of like disgusted, man. And then he was kind of like, mad with the fans. But, I don't know Luis, was it Adolphe? But he was apologetic, man. He was apologetic. He was happy that, that the guy Nathan McIntosh was able to get up, man. He like, he even kneeled at this dude's feet. You know what I'm saying? Apologizing or just showing him a lot of respect. But and he hugged him. He did everything as far as that is concerned. And so as far as showing some mutual respect to his opponent. So I kind of admire that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I was wondering what was Nathan thinking. I was like, man, referee calls break and he has his back turned, but he turns around with his hands down. And you know what happened with Mayweather and Ortiz, man. The referee said break and they broke. And then referee gestured like, yeah, well, continue fighting, because that's what the referee does. He's like, yo, break, break apart, break the clinch. And he pushes them apart. And then he's like, okay, well, continue fighting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys been boxing for like, I don't know how long, man. Some of these guys are boxing. I mean, it's not that technical, you know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. So, I mean, after a while, when the referee says break, you break on the clinch. And then, it's what Lewis said, man. He said, well, he's taught. He was like, man, you take a step back or 2 steps back, and then you continue letting your hands go. But yeah, man. Nathan's team ain't feeling it, man. They saying the dude's dirty. At first, I thought it was, it was malicious, man. I thought it was malicious. But looking at it, I think Lewis, was just taking advantage of an opportunity to, get his guy out there, man. He saw an opening. His opponent wasn't prepared, and he took advantage of it. He thought it was a legal punch. That's why he took advantage of it. And he went on to punch the dude out, So, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Y'all think it was dirty? Could he have showed more sportsmanship? Yeah, he probably could have. But the dude's trying to win. You know what I'm saying? This is a game. You trying to take an advantage. I mean, what if Nathan had a injured arm or something like that? What if he had an injured arm and his shoe, the sole of his shoe came off? Is Lewis, required to, take it easy on this guy? And like, no, what I'm saying? That's not his fault that the dude got injured. He injured his arm or whatever like that, or his shoes or a piece of his equipment is affecting his ability to defend himself and stuff like that. That's why they say defend yourself at all times, man. Defend yourselves at all times. A lot of people saying it's dirty and all this other stuff, but I think we've seen that in boxing. We've seen that in boxing when guys want to touch gloves. One guy wants to touch gloves, the other guy just throws a punch and knocks the dude out. Is legal. Is a good sportsmanship? You can make an argument no. You know what I'm saying? You can make an argument no, but it's perfectly. They say it in boxing, man. Defend yourself at all times. You're in there. It's a blood sport. It's a full contact sport. It's really a blood sport, man. Guys are dying in the ring. You can do this shaking hands and stuff like that before, the bell rings, and after the final bell ends, or somebody get knocked out or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of time to do all that stuff. As far as like being buddy, but once you're in that ring, you got to be in the zone. It's like, okay, this dude, one punch can like end your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm pretty sure some guys don't think like that, but some guys do. And that's why you see some guys just want to go out all out, man. They go all out, man, and just trying to win. And they're willing to do just about anything, And so, yeah, man, I don't think it was bad, man. I don't think it was bad, but Lewis got disqualified. I'm not sure if the boxing commission was responsible for that, or the referee. But the referee, I guess, called an illegal punch, because he said he punched on a break. But they separated, man. They separated, you know. So he didn't punch him when the referee said break, when Nathan's back was turned. The referees didn't say, like, break, you know, because they were in the clinch. Then Nathan turned his back. Then he turned around, you know. So you got to see it for yourself, man. You just got to see it for yourself. All right, man. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let me know what y'all think. Was it a legal move? You know what I'm saying? Was it legal in your eyes? Well, was it unsportsmanlike? Even if you thought it was legal, was it unsportsmanlike? Or do you think the referee is to blame? I blame the referee. I blame the referee for not being in between the fighters, because we see, you know, referees, good refereeing. Yeah, they're paying attention. They're always on the spot. When they break up fighters, they're like right there, separating the fighters, arm lifting apart and stuff like that. And then he's like, okay, continue the action or whatever like that. And then like Lewis said, man, he never said stop, you know, anything like that. He said break, which is break the clinch. And we did, and dude turned around with his hands down, and then he said, hey, I let my hands loose, you know. So what was I supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what y'all think. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.